What is up, people YouTube? It is I, Super Mariozilla, or you can call me Vinny, and today we are going to take a look at the S.H.Figuarts Saiyan Saga Scout of Vegeta Renewal. Vegeta came from Dragon Ball Z for the first time and used to be a sworn enemy to Goku, until later they became rivals, and Vegeta later became a soul protector of the planet Earth. Brief, I know. This figure was revealed at a Tamashii Nations 2016, and it featured the popular Scout of Vegeta in a brand new mold. Except fans have been outcrying about the design since some of the parts are reused from the Super Saiyan mold. The recent one, not the old one. Is this figure worth picking up? Let's dive right in. Vegeta's sculpt is looking good, though like I said, some of the parts are reused from Super Saiyan Vegeta. The face looks pretty good, I can't really point out any issues. They're definitely getting a lot better with capturing the likeness of some of these figures. And the hair sculpt is also pretty cool, and not blocky like the first Scout of Vegeta. Though to be fair, that figure was an older figure. Very sharp though, so be careful. The Saiyan armor has an awesome sculpt and is captured very nicely. The arms have a muscular sculpt and the muscle definition is awesomely captured here. The gloves are fine, can't really point out any issues, and the tail is okay. I just wish it had more shading. Instead, the tail just looks kind of bland. Actually, you might be wondering, hey, where's the paint? I can tell you, there is no paint! Absolutely zero shading, and no panel lighting in the armor. Gone. Not here. Very lazy. Not cool. And I lied. There is shading. On the crotch! It looks like he pissed himself again, just like Gohan. What the fuck is this? What are they doing? Anyway, the legs, they look fine. They're reused from Super Saiyan Vegeta's, though. Yeah, that's all I can say, really. The sculpt I like a lot, but the lack of paint leaves a lot to be desired. Vegeta's articulation in some places feels questionable. Some places it's good, some places it's... we'll talk about it as we go along. Head can look up about this far, which is really good. Can look down about this far, which is... Bye-bye faceplate. Ugh, sorry. Anyway, can look down about this far, so it's not bad. Damn it. Okay, sorry. Neck is on a ball joint, so it does technically... Fucking hell. Okay. No more issues, please. Jesus Christ. Anyway. Wow. I mean fucking wow. Faceplate's popping off like crazy. What I'm trying to say is it can move down about this far with the combination of the neck joint, and can look up this far with the neck joint and the head joint being used at the same time. Jesus, that was a pain in the ass. These shoulder pads are on hinges. They're no longer on just plain ball joints that could only barely move. So that's good. But Vegeta does not even really go higher than it, so guess what? This is useless. Unless if you raise them, you raise them like this, but arms are on ball joints. They do have a bit of a butterfly joint, so they can move forward and back. It's not exactly the best range. Oh my god, the best range, but still is decent. It can move forward, but they did not take the lip into consideration. This thing right here. So do be careful with that. Don't want to scratch any plastic since there's not really any paint on this guy. Well, barely. Biceps swivel. Double hinged elbows. You get way more than 90 degrees, so that's good. Swivel hinge. Ball hinge for the rest, not swivel hinge. I'm so sorry, guys and gals. We have a ball joint here in the top ab, but it can also extend. Sorry, you could get more range. Not bad. You can also push it down. And the waist here is on a hinge to make them crunch forward. Well, I actually bend forward a bit far, so that's pretty good. But it is also on a ball joint, so it can't swivel and that wonderful stuff. So, hooray. And this monkey tail is getting on my goddamn nerves. Okay. These things are on hinges. So yeah, they do that just how they don't hinder leg articulation, because they can move out about this much, forward this much, which is, are you serious? Huh. I thought they would move forward further, but no, they move forward just a little less than 90 degrees. So yeah, they move back again a little less than 90 degrees, but you know, for the back it's acceptable. It is the new style joints. Thighs can swivel. Knees on a double hinge. It's pretty good. Ankles are on a double ball peg. Poor choice for ankle articulation. I mean, you could get some cool ankle articulation, but kind of breaks it up a little bit. And it's also not very useful sometimes, because you can't get them to do too much dynamic poses, because sometimes they're just a pain in the ass to work with, because of the way that they're designed. I mean, still, you still can get some pretty good range with that, but it's like, no, fam. And toes on a hinge, though it's, and there goes the ankle. Pain in the ass. I swear to God. Okay. Anyway, like I was saying, toes on a hinge, but it does not really go up that far. Like, I'm forcing it. I don't want to break it, but yeah, that toe hinge is almost useless. So, not too good. So Vegeta's articulation is not the best, but it is acceptable. It's just, you know, some things could have been worked out a bit better, like the stupid double ball peg ankle articulation. That's not a good joint choice for ankle articulation. Get that through your heads. And yeah, the rest of the articulation I do think is solid. So that's good. Yeah, it's just, you know, the ankle joints. They still bother me. Yeah. Vegeta, to the tippity top of his hair, is just a bit over 6 inches tall. A bit bigger than the original Scout of Vegeta. And guess what? He's actually a bit too big. I'll show you what I mean right now. Here he is with the S.H.Figuarts Gohan and Krillin. Here he is with the S.H.Figuarts Frieza and Cell. Here he is with the S.H.Figuarts Goku and Piccolo. Here he is with the S.H.Figuarts Beerus and Broly. And finally, here he is with the S.H.Figuarts Androids 17 and 18. As you can see, Vegeta is a bit too big. I honestly think he should have been a bit smaller. It's not a big deal, but it's weird that they didn't pay attention to the scaling with some of these new molds. Vegeta does come with some stuff. I can't say it's a lot. The older Vegeta came with a lot more, so this is disappointing as all hell. But for you, I'll go over all of them. First, the faces. He comes with his neutral face that was on him in the package. He comes with a teeth-gritted angry face. Next is his yelling, screaming face. And next is this smirking face. What ruins this face is this abomination. Seriously? Really? Next is an alternate head used for the scouters. Interchanging the heads can be a bit tricky at first, so if you're having a hard time, use heat. For scouters, he comes with a plain scouter. Then he comes with a scouter with data readings on it, and it looks fantastic. I love this one. The detail is really nice, and it looks just like how it did in the anime, so not bad. Popping on the scouters is easy to do. Just pop it into the hole next to his ear, and they peg in much better than the originals, so that's good. So you don't have to worry about them falling off easily. Next are his hands. He comes with 2 fist hands that were on him in the package, 2 claw-like hands, 2 blasting hands, and 1 hand where he crushes his scouter on the left side. And, that's it. Yeah, if you couldn't tell, we got screwed out of a bunch of hands. And to top that off, the scouter crushing hand looks like garbage. The hand itself has a glossy finish, which already makes it look inconsistent to the other hands. And the white paint is an awful pasty white. It looks like they just slapped a couple coats on there and called it the morning. That freaking sucks. His next accessory are his crossed arms. They were technically on him in the package, but no. Interchanging the arms are much easier compared to previous figures. But be extremely careful. The last thing you want to do is snap the bicep pegs. The crossed arms themselves do look good though, paint-wise. Barely any slop, so not bad. For the last of his accessories, he comes with his second tail, which looks pretty plain. If a black wash was added to it, it could have looked a lot better. To interchange the tails, just remove the wrapped tail by unpegging the 2 ball joints on the back, then pop the ball joint into the peg hole, and voila. Yeah, we got the bare minimum with the accessories here. Not only do we not get a Gallic gun, but we also don't get a stand or those 2 blast effects that came with the original. So yeah, we got cheated out on accessories hard. That is not cool. I won't sugarcoat anything, some of these accessories I like, but we should have gotten more, especially for his price point. You might be wondering, where's the comparison with the original Scout of Vegeta? Well, unfortunately, I don't own the original figure, so I can't do any comparisons. Nah, just kidding. Yeah, if you could not tell, no doubt in terms of paint, the original Scout of Vegeta wins, and in terms of accessories, the original also wins. How Bandai managed to pull it off with the older version and not the newer version is absolutely baffling. I really can't say anything else that the pictures can't. So, buy, don't buy, or wait for a sale. Vegeta looks fine, but let's be honest, he looks extremely unfinished. If he had shading all over the rest of his body, some of the other flaws could have easily been forgivable, but instead he just looks very plain. Compared to the original release, this figure is the worst one, despite the better articulation. This figure is also expensive. I got mine for $55, which is a bit too pricey. Get this on sale if you plan to get it. If you had the original, I honestly wouldn't bother. If you don't have the original, then yeah, I would recommend it for if you want a Vegeta. Just not an MSRP. I mean, it's up to you if you want to spend that much. I'm not stopping you. However, I could say this. I like this figure much better than the Battle Damage Gohan. Now, don't get me wrong. Both these figures were pretty disappointing, but something about the Battle Damage Gohan actively angered me with how backwards it was compared to previous Gohans and the Awakening Goku. So yeah, take that for what you will. I just wanted to put that out there. I'll give Vegeta a 7 out of 10. Thanks for watching, guys and gals. If you like this video, leave a like. If you want to share your thoughts, comment down below. And if you like this video and want to see others, you can subscribe. And if you like behind the scenes or toy photography, you can follow me on Instagram. Link to it is in the description below. With that being said, I am Super Mariozilla, and I am out. I'll see you all in the next video. Peace out.